The text came just as I was about to leave for work. My phone buzzed on the kitchen counter, and I picked it up without thinking. I didn't recognize the number at first. Then I realized it was her. "We need to talk. Now." My stomach sank. Something about the tone made my chest tighten. When she got home that evening, the tension between us was palpable. Lily, my wife, had always been organized, predictable, grounded. But recently, things had shifted. Small things at first. Her phone screen lighting up when she thought I wasn't looking, hushed conversations that ended abruptly, dinners canceled at the last minute with flimsy excuses. I tried to shrug it off. Maybe I was overthinking. Maybe it was just stress. But the unease never left. We sat at the dining table, the soft hum of the refrigerator filling the silence. She looked at me with an intensity one hadn't seen before. "I need you to apologize to my ex," she said. Her voice was flat, almost rehearsed. "Or I'm leaving." The words didn't register immediately. I blinked, hoping she was joking. "Wait, what?" "My ex," she repeated. "You know, Mark, you need to apologize to him. Tonight, or we're done." I felt a cold wave of disbelief wash over me. "Why?" I asked. My voice cracked despite my effort to stay calm. "Why would I? What does that even mean?" Her eyes were unreadable. "You hurt him, and I can't have that hanging over us. Just do it." I wanted to yell. I wanted to shake her and demand answers. But something in me froze. I took a breath and said calmly, "No, I won't." The shock in her expression was almost comical if it weren't so devastating. She stared at me for a long moment, like I had grown a second head, then stormed out without another word. I sat there, my hands trembling slightly, my mind racing. Apologize to her ex? What the hell is going on? Over the next few days, the cracks widened. I noticed more things. The faint scent of his cologne on her clothes, subtle changes in her tone when she spoke about her past, messages she quickly closed whenever I came near. I started questioning myself. Was I imagining it? Was I paranoid? But every instinct in my body screamed otherwise. Then came the discovery. I wasn't snooping, I don't believe in that, but her phone had been left unlocked on the counter while she made coffee. One message stood out. "Can't wait to see you tonight." She has no idea. My hand shook as I scrolled through more. Plans, secret meetups, veiled confessions of feelings I thought belonged only to me. I felt sick, betrayed in ways I didn't think possible. Every memory replayed itself with a new, cruel context. The kisses she gave me that now felt rehearsed, the promises whispered in bed that now sounded hollow, the nights I stayed up worrying about her career while she was lying. I could barely breathe. When she returned that evening, I didn't say a word. She looked at me, guilt flickering in her eyes for the first time, but quickly replaced by defensiveness. "It's not what it looks like," she said. I met her gaze steadily. "It looks exactly like what it is." I replied softly, my voice stronger than I expected. "I can't be part of this. I won't be part of this." She started to speak, tears in her eyes, but I didn't let her. I didn't need her excuses. I didn't need her apologies. For the first time in months, maybe years, I felt something I hadn't felt in a long time. Clarity. "I loved you," I said, finally allowing the words to escape, heavy and raw. "I still do. But love isn't enough when trust is gone. You wanted me to apologize to him. That's not love. That's submission to someone else's memory, someone else's power over us. I can't do that. I won't do that." There was a long silence. The kind of silence that fills a room with gravity, where every word left unspoken carries more weight than any argument. She turned and left, and I didn't follow. The first night alone in our home after she left, I felt the sharp ache of loss. But beneath it, something else was rising. Something quieter, steadier, self-respect. I realized I didn't need validation from someone who couldn't see the value of my love, my honesty, my patience. I realized I didn't need to bend myself into someone else's drama to keep a marriage that had already been broken. In the weeks that followed, I mourned what we had, but I also rebuilt. I rediscovered routines that grounded me, small joys that reminded me I was still whole. The betrayal didn't vanish. It never fully does. but became a lens, showing me clearly where love ends and self-respect begins. When I look back now, I understand something painful but essential. Staying calm in that moment, refusing to apologize to someone I didn't know anything to, wasn't just about pride. It was about integrity. It was about choosing myself, even when every part of me wanted to fight for a love that had already betrayed me. And in that choice, painful as it was, I found something I hadn't felt in a long time: peace.